Good evening. On behalf of the Mayor, Thomas Broderick Jr., I'm Rodney Chamberlain, Superintendent of the Anderson Parks Department, and we'd like to welcome you to the new Crawford softball facility. Again, on behalf of the Mayor and our Park Board, we have our Vice President of our Park Board here, Mr. Jack Kiesling, and on behalf of the Community Development Department for allowing us to do the work here to make sure that we have prominent recreation activities for not only youth but adults. And you guys are the start of this. And the mayor doing this campaign that we will try to find a facility for you. And we've come through again with the thanks of the Community Development Department. This is a great opportunity for this corner. A lot of traffic on this corner, but this ball field sat empty for a while. The Babe Ruth League kind of folded. They're now playing at Wood Field under Senior Little League. Rudy Manny, who has passed away and put a lot of time and effort in this facility out here for our youth. And we want to still continue to have opportunities for our youth in this community to play and learn the game of softball, whether it's fast pitch for girls or the slow pitch for the guys. But we will be teaching that through our summer recreation activities because we need that. We need to continue to have, because they'll become adults one day, and we need them to still have the opportunity to participate and stay at home to participate. On behalf of the Anderson Common Softball Association, Mr. Rick O'Brien, the new president of the association, we'd like to thank him. Also, on behalf of Mr. Leon Zachary, we got to give Leon his praise because Leon kept softball going on facilities that nobody else probably would play on because it was so small. But he kept it going, and he's supposed to be here, but he's not here at the time. But we got to give thanks to Leon. Leon pushed us. Jim Hensley, right here to my right, he pushed us that we have adult softball back in our community. Yeah, it's just one field now, but maybe in the future it'll be more. But we need to start with something you guys can have the opportunity to provide recreation for your bodies and have your families come out and see you participate, and maybe that'll encourage them to play. Again, on behalf of Community Development Department, Ms. Leila Kelly, Ms. Kim Townsend, on behalf of my staff, Mr. Tom Tackett, for putting a lot of time and effort to make this happen today. Without Tom and his staff and coming out and putting a lot of effort with the contractors to make this facility what it is today, this probably wouldn't happen. So let's give everybody that's involved with this a round of applause. We're starting off with 9 teams. And I imagine that's going to increase once the traffic start coming up and they see you guys out here playing softball. It'll probably go up to, probably double that, probably in the fall. So that's the goal, is to get more teams to come out. We want this place used every day, Monday through Friday, Saturdays and Sunday, if we can get tournaments. Because I imagine some of you would love to have, a few softball tournaments right here at home where you don't have to go anywhere else. So even though it's only one field, it can still happen. Played a lot of softball back in my day, and a little bit too old. I can't run anymore, guys. I'm sorry. But I'll enjoy coming watching you guys play and play softball, and hopefully that will encourage others to do that. So at this time, on behalf of our mayor, Mr. Tom Broderick Jr., I'd like for him to have a few words.
Thank you, Rodney. Well, welcome teams to the first inaugural game here at the new Crawford Field. As Rodney said a couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to meet and speak with Jim Hensley. And as you all know, Jim is a very big proponent of softball for adults, and mentioned the obvious fact that you all know, and that is that we really didn't have any softball diamonds in the city or diamonds that were conducive for folks to be able to play ball. And we talked about it, and I told him that if I was fortunate enough to get elected, we would look at some different options and see what we might be able to do. And then after I came into office, along with Rodney, he and I got together and talked about it. We looked at a couple locations. We knew this particular field had been sitting idle for, as Rodney said, some time, I think probably close to 3 years, I guess. And obviously, it's a sort of a pinnacle point as you come into the community from this side of town. So it seemed like a great opportunity to take an area that had enough room to expand the field for the softball, and at the same time to be kind of a focal point when folks come into town to see that the community continues not just grow in general, but grow with regards to quality of life and parks and recreation. And I can tell you that Rodney and Tom Tackett and their entire crew have worked very, very hard to make this a reality. And as Rodney pointed out, our community development department, led by Leela Kelly and with the assistance of Kim Townsend, both of whom are here, worked hard to help come up with some of the financing that we needed to be able to actually pay for the improvements you've seen, which includes a new scoreboard, which is pretty cool the way that operates. And but anyway, if it wasn't for all their work and really the community at large, we wouldn't be here. So again, it started off with a person not directly involved in government, talking to folks involved in government to get something done on behalf of the community. So Jim, thank you very much for all that you've done and for this opportunity for the city. I look forward to watching some of the first game. You've handed me this ball. I don't know what that means. It kind of has me concerned. It is very bright green, so if I throw it over the fence somewhere, we can go find it easy enough. But again, thank you very much for everything you guys have done. You've done a great job, and I hope you have safe play today and continue to use the field. For the public, they don't understand this is a public facility. Obviously, we're using it with the Anderson Common Softball Association this evening. But as we continue to develop, there will be other teams, other leagues that get involved. And all you need to do is contact Rodney through the Anderson Park Department, and they'll give you the schedule and explain what you need to do to sign up to use the field. So again, thank you very much, and congratulations to all of you for helping to make this a real reality in Anderson. Thank you.